Hello, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Well, should I say Salam Alaikum? Here I am in. Where else can I be? In Pakistan. Well, it's time to explore, and there isn't much time to explore. In fact, we have to before flight and after a flight, you had to do a test, a negative test before flight, and on arrival, a throat and a nasal test. SARS-CoV-2 rapid AG test. There we have it. No more masks in the room. Full of sanitizer, as you can see. Mask, gloves, sanitizer. What has world come to, huh? The world has not come to anything. Just the human behavior has not been in a way that we should have been able to manage this. With such a collective effort, we could have all come together and would have done a grand job. Every nation could have done a big job. In fact, it would have been just a 14-day conscious, meditative, and a collective meditative responsible behavior could have somewhat eradicated the pandemic we all having to face almost year on. The entire world has been gripped and squeezed of its strengths, and it throws out what you call the strengths and weaknesses in community, in society, in families, in individuals, in nations, and world as a whole. What does it tell us? The way we have been living for somewhat is a question that we all had to individually answer, I suppose, as an individual responsibility in this, which means that a great freedom only comes from a phenomenal, conscious, responsible, gentle, and how should I say, all-inclusive understanding about our fragile nature of life as human beings. Yet, the creation is so clever, and the creation is so powerful. It's created every life with such intelligence. If you look at even the virus, it's trying to survive upon you. And all human beings, as a cerebrally evolved creature, cerebrally evolved to a place as a human being, all we have to do is to be responsible and survive upon this earth as a conscious, a responsible, and a collectively involved human beings. Just imagine what the life would have been in 2021 in January on the 20th. We could have all gone on about doing our things instead of having to push swabs into your nostrils, to the back of your nostril. I'll tell you, the test, that swab, that's just it makes you tear, it makes you tingle, and I can still feel the sensation of that swab in my nostrils. And then a swab, then a spit. How much trouble. Got to do it. We got to do it because we have asked for this, have we? Not. We have, because everyone who was responsible, irresponsible, conscious, unconscious, willing, unwilling, able, unable, we all had to go through this same exercise for us to be safe. No one is safe if one is ill. It was, just imagine, it started with one person on this planet. One person it started with. See where we are today. Well, we don't have to go that far. Just think of ourselves today, where we are. Well, all we can do is rise to the challenge and become more alert to be safe, more intelligent as the creation meant, and do what is needed. And let's hope we all have the same attitude to finding a solution from our celeste. Let's all work towards in human health, human well-being, create a culture of cleanliness, hygiene, health. Forget about the wealth, the human health. Now is the time that you pay the attention to human health versus human wealth. The balance. It can only create wealth if everyone is well, right? I hope that we invest our time, our profoundness, and in our great energy in making it happen for us all and for the world as a whole. How profound are you? How profound is your work? It's not how impactful is your work. How profound is your work? That profoundness has an impactful, meaningful substance in its profoundness. That will give us the light at the end of the tunnel. Instead of looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, we must look into the process of being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Unless we follow the process, unless we create a momentum to get to the end of the tunnel, the light may not be there. Just think simply and gently, and see how it is, what we need to do. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do the right thing, and the right thing might be just a small gesture of, as an individual, what one has to do. Not much to ask. Just responsible action, that's all.